because they go for a 30-minute run and they friggin' burn off 1,000,000 calories. You go for 30 minutes and you walk. You're like grandma with a cane trying to finish your 30 minutes. Coach Greg, and I am here today to blow your minds with how few calories you're actually burning when you lift weights and work out. I know it's going to be extremely disappointing, and somebody has to break it to you that you're just not burning hardly anything when you go to the gym and lift weights. Lifting weights is horrible for burning calories. I know you think I think I'm wrong, you think I'm an idiot. I'm going to explain in detail exactly how I know and why I know this. I'm a kinesiologist. I studied this. I've done studies on a female bodybuilder and the energy requirements to perform in the gym and do an entire workout. I did this in university. I presented the paper. I know exactly what's going on, and it will blow your minds because I know everyone's saying, oh, it's leg day, cheat day, need extra calories because leg day, I'm going to burn up so much energy because it's leg day. But nope, you're not. You're hardly going to burn anything, and I will prove to you to going for a walk, walking the dog with your grandma burns more calories than lifting weights in the gym on your hardest, most intense, crazy-ass leg day. So, let's get right into it. First thing we need to do is we need to understand what exactly is a calorie. How do we determine how many calories we're burning if we don't even know what a calorie is? A calorie, we're going to say it's a kilocalorie. It's the amount of energy needed to raise 1 liter of water 1 degree Celsius. You don't really need to know that, but that's what a calorie is. Okay, so how much physical work, like lifting the weights, jumping up and down, how much of that do we need to do to burn off a calorie? You need to lift or raise 400 kilograms 1 meter to be a calorie, okay? 400 kilograms is 880 pounds. Okay, so let's say I am Bradshaw and I am one of the strongest deadlifters in the world and I have 880 pounds on the floor and I lift it up for 10 reps because I am freaking strong because I am Bradshaw or any strongman dude. And I lift it for 10 reps and it goes up a meter. A meter's 3.3 feet, whatever, it's 100 centimeters. That's about a decent conventional deadlift. Me, I'm so sumo lifting, I lifted a lot less than that. Anyway, guess how many calories you just burnt? 10 calories. 10 calories. 880 pound deadlift for 10 reps, 10 calories. Is that a lot of calories? If I said, oh, how'd you do in the gym today? Well, I did 10 sets of 10 deadlifts with 880 pounds. It'd be like, you're the strongest man in the world. How many calories did you burn there? 100. 100 calories? Well, if Bradshaw goes for a walk and walks a mile, he's going to burn 200 and something calories. So literally, he could do 10 sets of 10 deadlifts or go for a walk for a mile and burn more calories going for a walk. So what did I do? I went and measured my squat, my adductor, abductor, leg extension, leg curl machine. I took the amount of weight was on the bar and I did all the analysis and all the measurements and I came up with how many calories I would burn on my hardest and most intense and most insane leg day. And I'm not going to break down every single point because it will bore you to death to find out. I burned a little bit over 300 calories on my hardest, most grueling, most impossible leg workout. And I'm not some kind of pussy ass lifter. I can lift quite a bit of weight. I'm a pro bodybuilder, world champion power lifter. I actually am pretty damn strong. And I can only burn 300 calories in an intense leg workout. What do you think you're burning? Unless you're way stronger than me, well, maybe you're burning 400 calories. Does that warrant going to Wendy's and eating 1,000-calorie burger and fry cheat meal topped up? Oh, I need all this extra energy because heaven forbid I'm going to go burn off 400 calories on leg day. That's leg day. What do you think you're burning on chest day? No, you're not burning off hardly anything. This is what a workout looks like. Just think of it. You're doing, say, 30 sets. Is that a lot of sets? Yes. If you train 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 30 sets a day, that is a lot of volume. That is intense. That's a lot. That's not just kind of joking around at the gym and that's intense. That's impressive. That means you work your ass off doing 30 sets. Let's say you don't rest very much. Maybe a minute, minute and a half, and you do 30 sets and you focus on time under tension. You're doing 30, 40, 50, 60 second sets. So you're literally lifting 30 sets for maybe 40 seconds or so. So you're actually doing what? You're doing about 20 minutes of kind of like HIIT cardio, kind of like 20 minutes of like biceps, shoulders, whatever. It's about 20 minutes of lifting. Compared to if you go for a walk for an hour, you walk for the whole hour and you're lifting your whole body. Let's say you're on the stepper and you're going up on the stepper. You're lifting, I weigh 200 pounds. I'm lifting 200 pounds up for an hour. That burns a lot more calories than I'm curling preacher curl and I got the 70 pounds and I'm curling. The triceps, the shoulders, the chest, the back. Even if all you're doing is deadlifts and squats and bench and bent rows and the hardest stuff, you're still not burning a lot of calories. You're arguing and saying, yeah, but the after effect of afterburn. Yeah, there's an afterburn effect. We're going to add maybe 30 calories to that. So by doing all this advanced, intense training with weights, you might, in fact, burn 30 extra calories. So you did 300 and now you're burning 330 because after the session's over, your metabolism is boosted slightly. You're burning more calories. Your heart rate's elevated. You're breathing hard. Just think, you run 100 meters as fast as you can, and then you stop and you lay down on the floor. You're still burning a couple extra calories to get your body back to normal, okay? So there's an afterburn effect. However, it's not 1,000 calories that you ate at Wendy's. It's maybe 30 calories. What's 30 calories? One sip of freaking Coke. That's it. Drink your Diet Coke. Then you can have the whole thing for like 5 calories. All right. So let's further analyze this. Okay, so it's leg day, and you do a set, and then you're arguing, well, you're not just doing your leg press and like laying there. That's me, leg press, message client, leg press, go on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I'm sitting down and I'm not really doing anything. You might be more active than me. So you do a set, and you stand up, and you put a plate on and a plate off, and you walk over to the machine, and you walk back. I mean, if you add it all up, maybe you burn 100 extra calories in there. To burn 100 calories, a 154-pound person has to walk a mile. Doesn't matter if you walk it slow or fast, slow, whatever. 1 mile, you're carrying that body weight that far, it's 100 calories. If you're bigger, it's a percentage of that. So if you weigh 308 pounds, you burn 200 calories in that same mile. So if you walk a mile during the gym, that's a lot of walking around. I mean, I don't know if you're out checking all the girls out of the gym, but if you're walking around for a mile, that's a lot. So we add 100 calories to that. We did 300 calories because we crushed the gym. That's 400. And let's say you warmed up in the gym and you walked a 10-minute cardio walk, whatever, another 100 calories. So in total, counting warm-up cardio, brutal ass leg workout, and walking around, going to the bathroom and the fountain and checking out all the girls, and you burn off 500 calories. Okay, a 155-pound person would have to walk 5 miles to burn that. That's about an hour and 20 minutes. If you're at my size, like 200 pounds, It's about 3.5 miles. That's an hour. That's about an hour easy walk for me. And that's walking. When I do cardio, I'm riding a bicycle, okay? So for example, in an hour bike ride at a slow pace for me, like a slow, comfortable type pace, you know, heart rate 140-ish, I'm burning like 700 to 800 calories in an hour. My workout in the gym, if I destroy myself, it's 500 calories, and it takes an hour and a half. So in 1 hour, I'm literally burning more calories on a bicycle, enjoying myself, looking at the sun, the scenery, the water, than an hour and a half killing myself in the gym. So I hope this proves how stupid it is to think you need mega cheat meal to go to the gym because it's leg day. I hear it all the time, how you need all these extra calories to fuel this intense leg workout. It's a myth. I've just proved it's a myth. It's a stupid myth. It doesn't make sense. Now, am I saying you should not lift weights to burn fat and calories? No. This is the true benefit of lifting weights. Lifting weights long term, I'm talking years, not months, not weeks, not today, not the afterburn. Long term, extra muscle boosts your metabolism like crazy. Okay, so if you put on 10 pounds of muscle in the next 3 years, those 10 pounds of muscle, lean tissue, is metabolically active. It takes physical work to keep it there. There's tonus. The muscle is always slightly contracting. Just having muscle and just sitting here, my shoulders are burning calories. My chest is burning calories even without moving, okay? It's freaky. It happens, it's true. How much extra calories? And every pound is about 20 to 30 calories. So you add 10 pounds of muscle to your frame, you're probably gonna burn 200 to 300 calories a day extra. And that's just bonus calories that, guess what? That you get to eat and not get fat. That's an extra 2 French toast a day, potentially. That's not with adding steroids or fat burners or drugs or SARMs. That's just 10 pounds of muscle that, I don't care how shitty your genetics are, if you train long enough, you can add 10 pounds. Even women, that includes you as well. 10 pounds is not an unrealistic goal. It is in a year or two, but not in 5 years. And some of you guys, you might gain 30 pounds of muscle in 10 years. Think of the metabolism that you're gonna have with all that extra muscle. So when you're in the gym, don't think, oh, burning up those calories, curls. No, you think building up that muscle so that in the long term, I have a faster metabolism and then I can eat more and stay lean. That's why we lift weights, okay? It's for the metabolism boost long term. When you're doing cardio, that's when it's immediately burning off fat and calories, and it's causing you to be in a deficit, which results in a leaner body, okay? And the more cardio you do, the better shape you get in. I took years off of bike riding. I used to be Mr. Triathlon dude. I literally was provincial cycling and triathlon champion as a teenager, and as a open man in my 20s, I placed 4th at provincial championships in triathlons. I was on the swim team, the run team, bike team. I was Mr. Cardio. All at the same time as doing 20 hours of cardio a week, I was lifting weights. So literally 3 to 5 hours a day was roughly how much time I put into my fitness. So a lot of you think, oh, it's genetics. I'm just so much genetics. And I'm like, yeah, the genetics made me train 3 to 5 hours a day. I was insane. I did so much cardio and so much lifting weights. I still had a decent amount of muscle. As I got older, I realized that I'm never going to be national champion, cyclist, runner, swimmer. I gravitated away from cardio and I got more into the weights because I was like really strong at bench press, getting records and stuff. And so I pursued that. And as I backed off on the cardio, I got better at muscle building because it's hard to develop and be your best in both weights over here and cardio over here. It's hard to be amazing at both. They contradict each other. So as I did less of the lifting, less of the cardiovascular and focused more on the weights, my muscles kept growing. When I got back into cardio, so I'm in my 40s now, I'm like, okay, people are dying, health is important. I'm in my 40s, I want to look good, I want to feel good. I took up bike riding again. What did I do my first day? 15 minutes, and I took my time. And I was sore the next day. I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of shape. I used to be a physical education teacher. I would coach basketball, badminton, running, cross country, weightlifting, coach every sport. I was playing with the kids, playing basketball, running and jumping and all this stuff. And I got out of it. So when I started bike riding again, I was out of shape. I was chubby. I was in low 20% body fat, bulked up for world records in bench press. So I start biking. 15 minutes sore, next day 15 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna gradually, progressive overload, get into the 30-minute bike rides at a slow pace. Then when I only went 15, I was like, oh, man, I went a lot further in 15 minutes than the last week that I did it. Eventually, I'm into an hour and a half a couple months later, and I'm like, man, I'm doing really good. And so in the same amount of time, I was able to burn way more calories. So for example, when I first started and I rode for 15 minutes and I was tired, I could keep 15-minute pace up for an hour and it was not even hard. So when I go for cardiovascular exercise now, and I go and I can burn 800 calories in an hour, that's easy. It's not that hard. I can burn 800 calories in an hour without killing myself. But if I was 2 years ago and tried to do that, I couldn't have burned 800 calories in an hour. So by progressively overloading your cardiovascular component, you can burn more calories in less time. So that means if you only have an hour and a half in the gym and you're gonna do an hour of weights to build the muscles, big muscles, more metabolism, then you have 30 minutes to do cardio. Because remember, you're not burning hardly any calories in that hour. I'm burning 300 with the weights on leg day. You're probably burning 150 to 200 calories. The typical average person probably burning under 200 calories in an hour. That's not enough to make a significant drop in body fat over time. Just think how easy it is to eat 200 calories. It's like 2 bites of a hamburger and it's over. But if you add 30 minutes of cardio to that, maybe you only burn 200 calories in the 30 minutes. But then a month later, you're 250. A year later, you're at 300. 3 years later, you're burning 500 calories in 30 minutes and you're in shape. Your heart is awesome. You're fit and functional and you lift weights and you have some muscle. So now you have extra muscle, which is burning calories. And whenever you do cardio, instead of looking like you're a 70-year-old woman trying to walk on a treadmill, you got that sucker 15% and you're booting it and you're burning tons of calories. So that's why fit people have such an easy time staying fit, because they go for a 30-minute run and they friggin' burn off 1,000,000 calories. You go for 30 minutes and you walk, you're like grandma with a cane trying to finish your 30 minutes. They're out there going hard and burning a ton of calories. And so once you're fit, stay fit, don't lose it. If you lose it, then you're gonna start back and you're like, oh my God, 30 minutes, I can't even take it, okay? That's the point of this message. So the thing is, lift weights, build your metabolism up. Do cardio, build your fitness up so that you can burn more calories in less time, and then with the same level of commitment, you can burn off more and stay lean. Do not think that you need to eat extra food for leg day. Bullshit. Do not ever think that. You don't need it. You're not burning as many calories as you think. Cardio is burning way more calories than your weightlifting workout. Please, hopefully you believe me. And so in conclusion, lifting weights is mostly sitting around and doing nothing. It's mostly sitting around and resting. Then you do a set and you sit around and rest. Cardio, it's nonstop, go, 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 go. You burn way more calories doing cardio than you do with weights. Weightlifting feels harder because a small muscle like your bicep is going to failure. But this is not a lot of muscle to burn calories. When you're doing a run or walking up a hill, your whole body is actively involved. That's why it burns so many more calories. That's it. End of the video. Please, if you're interested in coaching, check out my website, gregdoucette.com. Follow me on Instagram, Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Subscribe to this channel. Click the bell button and watch these other videos because they will teach you good things. Okay? Please watch. And until next time, I am out.